guys? Saturday? No. Crap. It's Wednesday. Wednesday morning, back down here in the shop. I'm off today and tomorrow for Thanksgiving, so I'm gonna try to get a little bit done. My plan is to finish this box today. I want to have this entire box covered in sheet metal. That way we can finish the wiring up on the lights. All we got left to do is the top lights here. I was down here last night and got these 4 stobs welded on right there. That's kind of somewhat gonna be the tire rack. I don't know 100% how I'm gonna do the tire rack yet. My plan was to get everything finished up, get the car loaded up, and then build the tire rack around the car. I want to be able to put 2 rows of tires, so I'm not sure quite how I'm gonna do it. I just went ahead and welded. Give me a second. All right, I'm back. It was just spam. So went ahead and just welded those 4 stobs there. That way I could have something to weld to later. Obviously I couldn't get the back wall on if that was there. So now I'll be able to get the back wall on and not have to worry about that. What I'd like to do is maybe come out, you know, this is a 4-foot ruler, so maybe not quite 4 foot, maybe about like somewhere around 24 to 36 inches. Obviously that'll be the main box right there, and then later on, or once I decide what I want to do, I'll put a bar here and then angle it down to about right in here as a diagonal brace. Like I said, I want to build the tire rack around the car, so in order to move forwards I had to build them 4 stobs. Obviously that top bar I could have planned it out a little better to where I made that main bar go straight back a little bit further than what we ended up doing. However, we didn't, so it's just part of it. That was maybe poor planning on my part, so we live and learn. Next time, well, maybe there ain't a next time, but if there is a next time, I'll know. So this is the 3rd one we've built, and the 3rd one we've built, we've made progress on different things, and I feel like it's went together a lot better than the last 2 did. So so far I'm happy with it, and I hope you guys have enjoyed coming along with us on this process. So enough of me blabbering and talking and all. I did get the tape on the exterior wall on the driver's side over there. I've done got a piece of metal laid out here on this plywood where it's good and flat so that I can get that piece cut. I'm gonna get that piece cut and drill a hole for the side marker light down there on the very bottom, and we'll be able to get that piece stuck up and get it installed. I got the interior bars painted. So all I gotta do is finish cleaning the mill scale off the back side here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 more bars, and then finishing this bar over to here to where I can stick the tape, and those will be ready to tape up and get some metal on the back side as well. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get this knocked out and get it done. If my plans are, if I can have the box done today, possibly get the axles and the tread plate on it Friday, and pretty much be on the finishing stretch of this thing. So I did go to Lowe's this afternoon, or this morning. We had to go to town. I went ahead and got 2 sticks of that angle aluminum there. You can see right there what I'm gonna do. Obviously that's not where it's at. I just got it laid up there looking at it, but I'm gonna take and bend that down, and make those as trim pieces to cover up all these corner joints and everything. But I just got 2 for now to do the roof. Once I get the roof done, then I'll go back later and put some on the edges there for the corners. I'm just trying to see the finish line, but we needed the 2 roof pieces done in order to get the side marker lights attached. So that's why I went ahead and grabbed 2 of them. So I'm gonna quit talking. I'm gonna get out here and get this piece of metal cut, and I'll try to pick you guys back up when I go to stick it on that side over there. Appreciate it. All right, so I got that one piece up over there. Show it to you real quick. Got that one piece. Dallas showed up with some lunch from McDonald's, and we got the second piece cut out. Dallas marked that line right there. So if it don't line up or it's janky wompered, it's her fault.
It wasn't flush. I was marking it and it kept pushing away.
So, of course, she showed up, so I just had to split firewood. Now, big boy here is out of breath. So, gotta catch my breath before I bend over and cut that line there. But, get that piece of mud put on. I'm gonna move to the back wall. Get the back wall put on. Then I'll move this final wall over here with the door. And, like I said, if I can get this box done tonight, we'll be in great shape. So, stick around.
All right, update. So I did a good job. I did a real good job, okay? It worked out good. Now we've got to drill a hole for the wire that's sticking out there. And then we got to line it up with all the tape. It's hard at work. It's focused. Yes, he's pouring sweat.
Well, it's only 9,000 degrees in here.
All right, let's get the last piece up on this side.
Freaking, what you call it in the heater?
Feels good, honey.
No, don't.
And then we'll have to do the back side and the other. Getting close to the finish line. Alright guys, so we left. Took a break. We got something to eat. We said we were gonna cook and we didn't cook. We went and got Mexican. But anyway, so this is where we are currently. You saw this side get going on. We got that side finished up. Oh, and then he also got that one on. He's got the tape on here for this piece. Just got to get that piece cut out. And then let me show you the other side over here. We may be pretty well on the way to being done tonight. It looks like we're not, but we are. So then we got to do all this side. Then he's got to put the tread plate where it goes. It's already cut out and done. It's just got to be welded on and painted. And that will be painted with this Rust-Oleum undercoated. So it's like it's the rubberized, so it won't be so slick. So we're gonna put that. It's gonna run, I think, from right here. So that'll be open. Probably put some kind of plate or something there. Our winch will go right there with a little box over it to keep it from the weather. Then those will go all the way down. He's also still got to build some ramps. So the ramps will slide up in here when we're not using them or when we're traveling. And then, of course, got to put the axles under it. And those are already over here built and ready to go under it. He has some worries with those, but hopefully those will be fine and hopefully it's not too low. Definitely looking good. This is the third trailer that they have built. Say Brad, but his dad and Brad, I mean, they've built every one of these together. And this is definitely going to be the best looking one, the best built. We didn't cut corners as far as cost much on this one. Of course, saved where we could and when we could on what we could. And it's taken us a little bit longer than we had anticipated. Realistically, we could have had this done in just a couple of weeks, but y'all know how it is. It is that time of the year, holidays, Christmas, all that. End of racing season. So finances, so we had to wait on some of that. But yeah, we're making progress. So I'm gonna show you real quick what won't be done. So we won't have those. So you see the little stobs, that's gonna be where the tire rack is eventually. We're not gonna worry about that right now. And then also the ramps, I don't think he's gonna build those yet. He's just getting it to where it can roll and get out of the shop. Not gonna finish the inside of the box yet, which the inside of the box will be fine for right now. We are going to plan on working on this. It's a work in progress. So when we say we're done with it and it's on the ground rolling out, we're not truly done with it. We're just done with it being in the shop. We've got to get it out of here so we can get the race car in here and get to work on it. So we still have the capital. We've had that question a lot. We do still have the capital and we will still have the capital. That's what we'll be running next year. As far as what class, what motor, all of that, we aren't sure. Just getting there and we're making it, and we're ready for 2025. It's going to be a good year. We really feel like it's going to be a good year. Things have been crazy lately, but it's going to be good. It's definitely going to be good. So they're working on getting the trim over there. They're going to put the trim. You can see it right there. So the trim's going to go right there, and on the other side same. and then across the top, and then I think he said across the bottom. I'm not 100% on that, but we'll have some trim around it. It's looking good. They're doing good. All right, guys, so this is what we got done. We got the back part on it. Working on this side, got some of that done. The doors, of course, still not done. Got this somewhat done. So we put some plating across the top and the side here. That, of course, it's gonna go all the way down. We just gotta get the rest of that to finish that. And then right here, it's also gonna go from there to the bottom. Same for the other side, so it'll look the same. And then we're gonna get a piece to go across the top there. So, that's where we are right now. He's getting everything cleaned off so he can get the tread plate all welded up. That's what he's hoping to have done tonight. Hopefully have at least an axle under it before he heads to the house. I'm gonna try to stay out here a little bit longer with my bad neck. It's been killing me today, so we'll see how much longer I make it. But anyway, that's an update on where we're at.
Hi folks, I'm not sure what the last thing Dallas showed was, but I'm about to get in here and start welding this tread plate on, get it welded up. I got pretty much all the metal of the box. This has got a gap, but that's okay because that 2-inch trim piece like we got up there on the top will cover this. Plus that kept me from having to waste an entire sheet of metal just for a 2-foot section. This will have weather stripping in it, so you won't see that either. Plus the door sheet metal you see the door sheet metal will overlap to that seam right there anyways. I had the trim pieces right there for this top roof cap. I screwed it up. I got in too big of a hurry, messed the angle up. You can see like we got over here. So we're gonna put that on the other side. That 2-inch angle will be on all of these corner seams and on the roof seam, and then finish it off coming down this way in the front. That way all the seams and edges will be closed up and sealed up. So right now, Dallas done went home. It's late. I'm gonna get down here and I'm gonna start welding these tread plate, the 2 big pieces of tread plate on that piece and that piece. Dad still got a little work to do on the wire in here, so I can't put the 4-foot piece that goes back to there on. And then once I get that welded on, I'm gonna slide one of the axles under it tonight before I go home and just see what it looks like with an axle under it. I'm excited. I can see the finish line, and I'm trying to get this thing knocked out and see what it looks like. I'm ready to see it on the ground and see what all we've done, how well it's gonna turn out. So I'm gonna get the welding. I'll pick you back up here in just a second. All right, so I got the tread plate welded on those first 2 pieces. I got the welds primed up, and I got that Rust-Oleum rubber paint sprayed on the tread plate right here where the axles are gonna go. I just sprayed it right there about the center line of the axles. That way I can go ahead and put my axles up under there, and I don't have to worry about getting that rubberized coating on the axles and everything else. So next step now is I'm gonna put this front axle up underneath there, go ahead and get it in, get it tightened down, and go from there. Hi guys, so I got both of the axles under it. You can see there, got 2 sets of wheels on it. Those hubs are greased, the bearings are in it, everything's set. That front axle's ready to go. Still got to put the electric brakes on the back axle, put the bearings and grease the hubs on the back axle as well, which I have all that stuff. It's all right over there in all that box. Plus there's a electric trailer jack. So I got everything, just got to put it all together. That's gonna finish me up for tonight. Won't be back down here tomorrow. Hope everyone has a happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy the holidays with friends and family and have a great time. Be safe. I probably won't be back down here until Friday. Hopefully I can get down here Friday. I know Dallas is wanting to go we generally go to like Walmart, Lowe's, places like that about 9, 10, 11 o'clock in the morning on Friday for Black Friday shopping. We don't get out there in all the crowds or nothing. We let everybody do all the crazy stuff and then go see what's left. So I know we're gonna do that, and then I would like to be able to finish this thing up Friday as far as I can anyways. I would really like to have it sitting on the ground Friday if possible. That way I can start the alignment of the axles and the ball and all that, getting everything finalized there. Like I said, got everything for the brakes, just got to put it together. Once my dad finishes up with that wiring right there, be able to weld that tread plate on. But before I weld the tread plate on, I'm gonna put I'm gonna mount that plywood up underneath the bottom. That's for the support of the ramps. And while we're at Lowe's Friday, I'm gonna get another piece of trim for that roof up there. That way I can get that situated, have that finished up, and then, like I said, once it's sitting on the ground, I can do the alignments and all the final adjustments and everything. Probably hold off on doing the door for just a second. Number one, so that there's light inside there. It's dark right now. We don't have any lights in there. Still got to get the plywood attached to the subframe. But so far, I mean, this thing's going together great. It's getting to the point where I can see the finish line. I'm pretty excited. I know I am. I don't know if everybody else is or not, but it's been awesome. It's turned out really good. I'm very proud of it. The next thing I'll have to do is I'll have to order some fenders, which will probably be after next week before I can order them. I thought about building some, but time constraints and all, it's just going to be easier for me to drop $200 and buy a set of fenders. Obviously, I won't be able to weld them on inside the shop here. What I'll have to do is I'll have to just get the trailer sitting on the ground, see where they're going to mount, build my mounts, and have everything to where all I got to do is weld it to the trailer once it's out the door. I'm going to have to take the axles back out from under it to get it out the door. But I want to set it up in here on a level floor so that I can get good measurements as far as the adjustments and everything. Real quick, I do want to say thank you to Chris over at On the Berm for giving us a shout out in their latest video. We surely appreciate it. If you haven't seen On the Berm's channel, go over there, check them out. Him and Pops are building factory stock, street stock type chassis. They're called Hound Dog chassis. They do some great fabricating work, and they seem like great people. So head over there, check them out, give them a like, a share, and a subscribe as well. Like I said, I appreciate the shout out again, Chris. And if y'all do build you a trailer, like I said, I don't know, I'm not claiming to know everything, but if y'all need any help, just reach out to me. I'll be glad to help you as much as I can. So appreciate you guys watching. If you hadn't already, head on over to Patreon. Patreon link is in the description below. Patreon is what has pretty much built this trailer. Everybody over there, their subscriptions every month, all that money has went straight to this. So as soon as this gets buttoned up, all that money will be heading to the motor funds, trying to find us a motor for next year. And I've seen some really good deals on the internet right now, but just trying to hold off till at least the first of the year. More importantly, just getting through Christmas and all that before we pull the trigger or anything. So head over there to Patreon, get signed up over there. If you hadn't already, hit that subscribe button over here. That truly helps us out a ton by having subscribes. It pushes our YouTube videos out to everyone. Like this video, share this video with your friends and family, share it on social media. Comment down below. All the comments help drive these videos. That's what YouTube goes by. It goes by interactions, and that's kind of how the algorithm works, so to say. So the more watches, the more likes, the more comments, the more it pushes it out there. The better we do. So help us out there. Appreciate everyone who helps us out partner-wise. Workspeed Performance Parts, Barry Apparel Co., Fatdaddys Crew out of Lafayette, WJI Enterprise, BB Designs, Penske Shocks, Gorsuch Performance, Stop Tech Brakes, all you guys over here on YouTube, everyone on all of our other social media accounts as well. Once again, happy Thanksgiving. this video, I'm going to try to make this video come out on Thanksgiving. So I hope you're full. I hope you're sitting there trying to find something to do, and I hope you enjoyed this video.